Hey guys, welcome to Clash Hole's first ever war recap. I'm glad I am able to bring this to you. This war happened a couple of days ago, but I just got all my stuff figured out. So here we go. As you can see, it was a very close war, 28-28 against the Red Dragons. Obviously the stars were tied and we just barely squeaked it out here on total destruction percentage. So let's go ahead and we will watch a couple of the replays. Let's go down here and we will watch Jocko, who I like to call Geico, do his attack on, what was that, Nimford. So as you can see, it's Town Hall 8 with Town Hall 7 air defense, but that doesn't really matter because Jocko's coming in with the hogs. So he's got some level 3 hogs, level 5 king, and he does a simple draw on the clan castle. Very common to find the dragon and the loon sitting in there. He lures it a little bit, and then he drops the poison. We will fast forward past this part just because it's a little bit slow until the hogs get sent out. Takes that balloon down, no problem. Does a double poison for that dragon. And then as soon as he guns down, just starts dropping in those hogs. Oh, let's slow that down. So he drops them in from the left side. You can see just starts clearing out those defenses, drops them in on the right side. Does the 2 heal spells, 1 for each group. And the idea here is to get all the hogs all grouped up back in the middle, and he saves that last heal very smartly for where this Teslas pop up. Happen to hit a great bomb there, but it doesn't matter. All of his hogs end up in that heal spell. They take out those last Teslas, take out the Larrys, and then it is just cleanup from there. Smartly drops a couple of wizards away from where his hogs are, which is important. So that way they're doing cleanup and you're not all stepping on each other's toes. Uses his own king to take out the defending king. And with the wizard down there, cleanup is just inevitable at this point. So we'll go fast forward and watch his hogs smoke around and finish that 3-star. Nicely done, Jocko. After this, we are going to move up 1 notch and watch El Chapo get the smackdown from Lurker. Alright, again, hogs. You're going to see a recurring theme here with the hogs on these Town Hall 8s. We love to do our hog attacks out here. So, again, simple lure with the hogs, although it didn't work out perfectly at first for him because it was just a little bit out of range. He does pre-trigger those double bombs, which is nice. Gets his dragon to come on out, lures it out pretty far, and then normal barb wizard method to kill the dragon, and the poison to slow it down, and those wizards just take care of business. Drops those hogs in. A little bit early on that heal. I would have probably waited a bit longer, especially because he had already killed those great bombs. But in the long run, it doesn't really matter because they just wreck house. So as you can see, he gets a little split there, which is it's actually kind of nice because they would have had to come all the way back for that cannon if that didn't happen. But he's still got 2 heal spells in the bag. He's being very patient, and honestly, he could probably end up swagging both of these heals. But so his hogs are out there doing their business. He's got his king already doing cleanup. He's got wizards on the left side doing cleanup. I mean, really, this is just so much overpower. Drops that last heal just because he feels like it. Why not get them all healed up? Let's just fast forward past some of this cleanup. As you can see, these level 4 hogs out of Town Hall 8 are just massive, especially if you are doing a cleanup attack and you know where these great bombs are. Again, his last heal, which is, I mean, really, it's just a swag heal at this point. There was no need for that. He could have swagged 2 of them. But, great deployment on his part, and easy 3-star. Good job, Lurker. All right, so let's move up a couple. We'll look at number 5. This is Sean, the OG, taking on their 5. As you can see, he's doing a Go Vaho. You don't see a lot of these at Town Hall 8, but I really love it. This is a great attack, and it's something that's very viable, taking up into Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10. So I love that he's getting the practice in early. Clan Castle is super easy lure, so I mean, not the best idea for this base, especially with poison being so overpowered, but let's fast forward that. So he pulls that out, drops the poison, trying to get that dragon a little bit hurt, drops that second poison, and you see how far he spaced that. It's really not needed when you have a level 3 poison and a level 1 poison. You can just wait about 5 seconds and drop that second poison, not waste so much time. But, like I said, doesn't really matter. Drops the golems, one of them routes basically to the core, wall breakers the other one into that cannon, drops the Valks. Usually on a Valk drop, you have to make your funnel first, a nice wide funnel, because the Valks really like to take a walk. They just go wherever they want. Anytime you have 2 buildings touching each other, they're super attracted to that. But the way this base was laid out, with the big spaces to the left and to the right of those 2 outside camps, there's really no need on this base. Just drop those Valks right away, and they're just going to go right to the middle. You got those little pathways that go right there. So, I mean, it was a great army choice on Sean's part, and just not a really good layout to defend against a Go Vaho. But then again, how often do you see Go Vaho at Town Hall 8? Not very often. So I'm sure that guy, when he was creating this base, did not consider someone sending Valkson up at him. Anyways, as you can see from here, it's just cleanup. He just wrecked face. And we'll just go ahead and do a little bit of fast forward. Get this party moving. And there it is. Easy 3-star. Nice Go Vaho Sean. Keep those up. I love those. All right. Our next one, we are going to slide up by 1 and watch the Rooster take on their number 4. What is that? Race Watt? I don't know. All right. So, again, Town Hall 8. And we're going to get a La Lune on this. Obviously, Rooster is a Town Hall 9. He's one of our lower Town Hall 9s. And this is a cleanup attack. Honestly, not incredibly difficult for a 9 to take an 8, especially with a Go La Lune. But as you can see, his hounds are only level 1 and his golems are level 2. So, and his heroes aren't that high. He does have the queen at 10, which is a big difference. But you can see that he comes in with his golems on the left side just to get some penetration. He does get a wall breaker fail, which is unfortunate. So he adapts and drops the jump to go all the way from the outside all the way to the inside, which is really smart. That way he gets his golems right in the middle, gives him a lot of tanking. Drops in those hounds, and obviously they head right towards the air defenses. And really, I mean, his balloons, especially on the north side, are taking little to no damage at all. He's getting his hounds all popping at a good time. His queen and king are on the bottom, just doing cleanup, and that's it. That's good game right there. So he's got a ton of hounds. His wizards eat it there with a great bomb, but there's nothing that's going to shoot anything out of the sky. Plus, he's got his heroes walking around the outside. Nothing going to slow him down now. So let's fast forward through that cleanup. And I didn't even use his either of his healer powers, which I probably would have just to make sure that they were full of health, but I don't even know if they took any hits. All right. So we got 2 more for you. These ones will be Town Hall 9s. So we have Brent, who is... Oh, sorry, this is actually another Town Hall 8. The last one is a Town Hall 9. Brent doing a holo, old-fashioned holo, which I love these. You don't see a lot of these anymore. Everyone's doing either Go-Hos or La-Loons or, whatever. But holos are still very, very viable. So let's see, gets that pull, takes out that dragon, the old-fashioned way, using the whiz and the barbs. He just uses one whiz, which is pretty impressive. He wants to save those last two for cleanup, but it just shows you that you don't need a lot of power to take out one of those drags. You just got to keep distracting it with those barbarians. Anyway, sends in a couple of giants for some tanking, and then those loons is really smart to do that. He actually missed on that Tesla, which is too bad, but he's getting a lot of value for those first balloons, keeping his hogs outside of, or sorry, on the inside, so they're not getting out to where those bombs might be. And drops a heal right over the core, which is pretty smart. Keep those hogs up and going. He does trigger that one bomb right there, but it's just a glancing blow, and he's got balloons right behind those hogs, backing him up. And at this point, you can see he still has 2 balloons in the bag, and he's got that heal spell where all those hogs are converging right in the middle of it, and there's just nothing left. This base is already dead. So he drops those couple balloons for a little bit of cleanup. He's got the wizard on the outside. He's got his hogs. And there's nothing left on this base. So let's get a little bit of fast forwarding. And another easy 3-star pickup on a Town Hall 8. Good job, Brent. Always monster, Brent. And then our very last one. We're going to go up to the number 2, which is Neb. And he gets his Town Hall 9 3-star. As you can see, this base has, his air defense not upgraded, and his expos all pointed down. So, this base is an easy 3-star for any decent air attack. But Neb decides that that was too easy for him, and he wanted to go-ho it instead. So, you can see in the middle, next to those air defenses, those are pretty likely places for the double great bombs. You got your centralized queen. There might be a double great bomb there. Really, any one of those 4 central locations could have the double great bomb. So he comes in with the golems from like the 1:30, 2 o'clock position. And his goal is to get those to the queen, get her dead, rage them up. You let those wizards do their work. And hopefully those golems get in the core to trigger those great bombs. Now, I like that he drops that king nice and late. Make sure those golems do the tanking, and had the wizards not been so fast at taking out that queen, that king would have went right to her and smashed her. So obviously they get in that first compartment and find a Tesla, no double great bomb there. So king starts beating through the wall, starts sending the hogs in behind the kill team, which I like because the kill team is just tanking, so you don't have any need for bombs here. Now he does have that one group of hogs go and just start making bacon. So they hit that double great bomb, which is unfortunate, but he does put a heal down and get that second patch. And then his hogs up to the north completely go around where that last double great bomb set is because of how his kill team just completely negated that by killing the defenses near it. So he had the nice split, meaning even though he didn't know where the great bombs were, they weren't very big risk because they're only going to take out a couple of hogs. You're never going to lose your whole pack when you have a split like that. So anytime you're not doing a cleanup and you don't know exactly where those bombs are, that's a great way to do it. And it really mitigates the risk there. So as you can see here, just cleanup. He never even triggered that second set of double great bombs. And so his kill team did a great job. His queen's out there taking out that high HP clan castle. Everything else is about to fall down. So that is our last attack for this Red Dragon War. As you can see, it was a very, very close war. Great job, Clash Holes. Just barely squeaked it out by 0.4%. I mean, that's really close. So anyways, great job, guys. Keep up the good work. This is our first war recap. We'll get a couple more going out and try to make these kind of a regular thing.